In a leadership role, you have to be able to relate to the people you lead. To represent someone, you have to be able to relate to them. That's a problem in politics, right? People are representing folks they can't relate to. You have to be able to relate to somebody to represent them. But you have to remember, you're the representative. So if you're constantly going back down and doing it, just because you can sell a device better than anybody in your store, doesn't mean you should sell that device. And listen, I see this happen with tellers sometimes. Tellers will tell you how to sell the device, but because I told you how to do it, and that's not the way you learn, you don't do it well. So I get impatient, and I become my version of a share. I get down here and just do it, right? So you got to be careful, especially for shares. You got to be careful about this involvement. All right, last one. Let's look at trust. Trust. You are patient. You're a patient person. Okay. Your strength is delegation. So you are very good at that aspect of leadership. You can delegate, right? You won't have the same issue that a share person has. Now, your focus is culture. Let's go back to the progression now. If you set a culture, and you create a culture, and you cultivate a culture, then people who appreciate culture will be drawn to the culture. And when people are drawn into a culture of success, they grow. And when they grow, the goals get met. So it's a progression that starts from the beginning and ends with goals. It's just a matter of at what point on the train are you getting on the train. If you're a teller and you get on the train, I'm getting on the train at the goal part. Okay? If you're a trust person, you're getting on the train at the culture part. I'm setting the culture. Whatever will be, will be. There are positive and negative. If you set that culture, whatever will be, then you are depending upon the culture to cultivate and have those goals get hit. If you're there's some challenge there. If you're a teller, then you're taking whoever came to you and whatever culture you're in, and you're trying to force it to happen. Positives and negatives in that. But the holistic piece here is, if you take a look at the focus, it goes down this way and ends up in positive things. Now, your environment as a trust person, D, is an environment of stability. Now, I'm going to get into a second why these things are useful in certain situations. And there are times in which stability, I know that management these days and leadership need to read books and everything about disruption. To be a great leader, you have to be disruptive. You have to be innovative. And innovate, think outside the box and innovate. You don't innovate, think outside the box, and you got something and innovate. Disrupt. Well, that's cool, man, if the team or the organization needs to be disrupted. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you're disruptive because you want to be a disruptor. If you were really looking at a team in the store, you'd find this team in the store is already pretty successful. So we just need to be stable, not disruptive. Okay? You under stress. Deferent means sometimes trust people, folks who are in trust, who are trust leaders, in times of stress, they just completely let go. And they defer to those around them. They don't take back control. And there are times when you do need to take back control. That deference can be a positive when things are going well. That deference can be a challenge when things are going poorly. Positives and negatives for each one. Here's